From roaring engines to unmistakable designs, iconic movie cars have not only ignited our cinematic fantasies, but also accelerated the heartbeats of car enthusiasts. Beyond their on-screen adventures, these vehicles have tales to tell. Dive with us into the compelling world of iconic movie cars, where legends meet legacy. Number 7. 1970 Dodge Charger, the Fast and the Furious. Dominic Toretto's 1970 Dodge Charger in The Fast and the Furious is as much a part of the saga as the characters themselves. This beast, with its jet black paint and blower sticking out of the hood, embodies raw power and family loyalty. Its 7.0-liter V8 engine, which could go from 0 to 60 in just 6 seconds and guzzle fuel at an alarming rate, wasn't just for show. It was a testament to its dominance on the streets. Priced around $3,000 in the early 70s, the Charger was more than a car. It was a legacy. As Toretto tore through the streets, the Charger was a symbol of his past and key to his future, echoing the series' themes of family and identity. Now, from the growl of classic American muscle, we transition to the futuristic hum of a time-traveling legend. Number 6. DeLorean DMC12, Back to the Future Trilogy. Back to the Future sends us on an electrifying journey, navigating the perils of time alongside young Marty McFly. In a quest that sees him dart from the 80s back to the 50s and beyond, it's the DeLorean DMC12 that becomes the true star. This car, with its futuristic gull-wing doors and shimmering stainless steel exterior, isn't just any vehicle, it's a passport through time. Its appearance, akin to an intergalactic cruiser, makes it perfect for the film's temporal adventures. Achieving 88 miles per hour isn't about speed. It's about breaking the barriers of time itself. This vehicle, which has since become a cultural icon, offers more than just a ride. It promises an adventure. Now, from the electrifying futuristic car, we transition to the elegant English legend.
Bond. James Bond.
Number 5. Aston Martin DB5, James Bond series. The names Bond, James Bond. Few film series can claim the enduring popularity of the James Bond franchise. Equally iconic is his ride, the sleek, suave, and sophisticated Aston Martin DB5. First gracing our screens in Goldfinger, this car, much like the man driving it, epitomizes British class and elegance. With a silky silver exterior resembling a knight's armor, the DB5 oozes charisma. Under the bonnet lies a 4.0-liter engine, giving it the power to jump from 0 to 60 in roughly 8 seconds. But it isn't just about raw power. With Bond, it's also about the gadgets. Ejector seats, revolving number plates, and front-wing machine guns make this car as lethal as its owner. With a consumption of around 17.3 mpg and a release price that stood at £4,175 back in 1963, the DB5 wasn't for everyone, but it was perfect for Bond. Now, from the British elite's choice, we'll detour to Gotham. Number 4. Batmobile, Batman series. From the dark alleys of Gotham comes a car that's more than a vehicle. It's a statement. The Batmobile, a staple in the Batman series, isn't just Bruce Wayne's ride. It's an extension of his alter ego. This isn't a car you buy, it's one you build, much like Batman's character. With an exterior as black as the night, resembling a stealth fighter jet, the Batmobile looks like it's carved out of shadows. Though specific details like 0 to 60 timings and fuel consumption are kept secret because, well, it's Batman, the Batmobile's high-tech features and capabilities are beyond anything commercially available. From its ability to jump vast distances to armored plating and weapon systems, it's tailored to handle Gotham's worst. Whether it's the Tim Burton version's sleek design or the Nolan trilogy's tank-like tumbler, each incarnation of the Batmobile serves as a testament to Batman's ever-evolving nature. Next, let's move from the darkness of Gotham to the sunlit streets of Miami. Number 3. Ferrari Testarossa, Miami, Vice. Enter the neon-lit world of Miami Vice, where pastel suits and sun-soaked streets set the scene. Detective Sonny Crockett's car of choice? The stylish Ferrari Testarossa. As iconic as the Miami sunset, this car screams the 80s. With its red paint job looking like it's borrowed from a flamingo and side strakes resembling gills of a shark, the Testarossa is both fierce and flamboyant. A flat 12 engine purrs beneath its hood, allowing this beauty to surge from 0 to 60 in just 5.3 seconds. Consuming fuel at roughly 16 mpg and boasting a price tag of $181,000 in the late 80s, it was a symbol of luxury and speed. While the show revolved around crime and vice, the Ferrari was about passion and velocity. Number 2. Volkswagen Beetle, Herbie from the Love Bug. Ah, Herbie. Who could forget the little white Volkswagen Beetle with a big heart and an even bigger personality? Making its debut in the 1968 film The Love Bug, Herbie wasn't just a car, he was the star. With a white paint job that's as pure as his soul, and racing stripes that hint at his feisty nature, Herbie's exterior could easily be mistaken for the small-town guy with a lot of spunk. It's not every day that you come across a car with feelings, but Herbie wasn't just any car. His air-cooled 1.6-liter engine might not be the fastest, reaching 0 to 60 in a modest 27.5 seconds. But what he lacked in speed, he made up for in charm. With a fuel consumption of around 32 mpg and an initial price tag that was a mere $1,600 in the 60s, Herbie was an everyman's dream. The story of the Love Bug centers on this sentient Beetle's efforts to save the day, proving that sometimes it's not about the size but the heart that truly matters. But from the feel-good streets where Herbie roams, let's venture into dystopia. Number 1. Ford Falcon XB GT Coupe 351 V8, Mad Max. In the post-apocalyptic wastelands of Mad Max, where gasoline is gold and chaos reigns, emerges a car that's as gritty as its environment, the Ford Falcon, better known as the Pursuit Special, or Interceptor. With a black paint job as dark as the anarchy it roams in, and a supercharger protruding from its hood like an aggressive beast, this car doesn't just travel, it dominates. Driven by Max Rockatansky, a former police officer turned lone avenger, the Ford Falcon embodies survival. It houses a 5.8-liter V8 engine, giving it enough power to catapult from 0 to 60 in just 6.4 seconds. Its fuel consumption, a thirsty 10 mpg. But in a world where fuel is worth dying for, that's a luxury. When it first came out, its price was around $5,000 AUD. Yet, in the world of Mad Max, its worth is immeasurable. The saga of Mad Max is one of revenge and redemption, and at the center of it all is the Interceptor, an emblem of a fallen world's rugged resilience. From Herbie's heartwarming adventures to the Batmobile's imposing presence, each of these iconic cars has played a pivotal role in their respective films. They're not just means of transportation, they're characters, symbols, and storytellers. As we journeyed from the underdog Beetle to the elegant Aston Martin DB5, and from the rugged Ford Falcon of Mad Max to the enigmatic Batmobile, we've seen a range of personalities and styles, each reflective of the films they starred in. These cars are a testament to the power of automotive design and storytelling, forever etched in the annals of cinema history.